retired Marine gunnery sergeant pulled me aside at a gun show in Tulsa last month and said something that's been rattling around in my head ever since. He said, "Every prepper I know is wasting money at Bass Pro and Cabela's, while the smartest operators I served with are quietly filling up flatbed carts at Sam's Club, and they're doing it before 8 a.m. on weekdays for a reason." Now stop. Read that again, because what he told me next is the reason I'm making this video, and it's going to make a lot of professional preppers on YouTube very, very uncomfortable. There's one item on this list under $30 that a former Force Recon Marine told me is the single most underrated blackout buy in America right now, and I'll show you exactly what it is in about 6 minutes. Number 3 on this list, you've walked past it 100 times. You probably have one in your garage, and you've been using it completely wrong your entire life. But the A-ist one item, the one retired Marines are stacking 3 deep in their basements right now, it costs less than a Big Mac meal, and when the lights go out, it's going to be the difference between the families who eat hot food on night 3 and the families who don't. Don't skip ahead. The order matters, because if you only catch one of these, you want it to be the right one. Here's the truth. Nobody on the news is telling you the U.S. power grid is held together by equipment that was installed when Reagan was in office. The North American Electric Reliability Corporation, that's the official body, not some blog, already warned that 2/3 of the country is at elevated or high risk of blackouts during peak demand. 2/3. That's not a prepper forum. That's the people who run the grid telling you the grid is sick. And when it drops, whether it's a heat wave in July, an ice storm in February, or something worse, you have a window. A retired Special Forces logistics officer told me the number directly. * 6 hours. 6 hours from the moment the lights flicker before the average Walmart, Kroger, or Target is stripped to the metal shelving. Sam's Club, different story. Bigger pallets, less foot traffic from panic shoppers. And the retired Marines I talked to, guys who've actually been deployed to places where the grid was the war, they're not shopping at Sam's Club because it's cheap. They're shopping there because of what it stocks, in bulk, that you can't get anywhere else without paying triple. 7 on this list is useful. 4 will save your family's sanity. 3 will save your life. And 1, most civilians have never even heard of the brand, but every Marine over the age of 50 knows it by name. Let's get into it. 7, the 50-pound bag of plain white rice. Members, Mark, I know what you're thinking. Rice? Really? That's your big reveal? Stay with me, because what a retired Marine Staff Sergeant, guy did 2 tours in Fallujah, told me about rice is something I guarantee you've never heard before. He said every civilian buys rice for calories. That's the wrong reason. We buy it for water. Let that sink in. Plain white rice, the 50-pound Members Mark bag, runs about $24.98 at most Sam's Clubs. Isn't just food. When you cook 1 cup of rice, you absorb roughly 2 cups of water into the rice. That water becomes shelf-stable, sealed inside the grain. In a blackout where your tap goes out and your bottled water is rationed, rice is a way to store cooked water in a form that doesn't evaporate, doesn't spoil for days, and feeds you at the same time. Most preppers stockpile freeze-dried meals at $9 a pouch. A 50-pound bag of rice at Sam's gives you the equivalent of 280 meals for under $25. Do the math. It's not even close. And here's the kicker. White rice, properly stored in a sealed Mylar bag with an oxygen absorber, lasts * 25 to 30 years. Brown rice, 8 months before the oils go rancid. That's why Marines buy white. Always white, but rice is just the foundation. Wait until you see what 6 is, because it's the one item that turns rice from survival food into food your kids will actually eat on night 4-6. Morton iodized salt, 25 lb bulk bag. This is going to sound stupid. Stay with me. Salt, plain, boring, 6.48 for a 25-pound bag at Sam's Club, the kind your grandma had in the pantry. A former Marine Scout sniper, guy who now runs a homestead in eastern Tennessee, told me flat out, in a real long-term blackout, salt is going to be worth more than ammo. And 90% of preppers have less than a pound of it. Here's why. Salt does 4 things nobody talks about. * 1, it preserves meat without refrigeration. When your freezer dies on day 2 and you've got 40 pounds of ground beef thawing, salt is the difference between watching it rot or curing it into jerky that lasts 6 months. * 2, it replaces electrolytes. You sweat in a 95-degree house with no AC for 3 days, you're going to cramp, you're going to get dizzy, and Gatorade isn't going to be on any shelf. A pinch of salt in water fixes it. Asterisk 3, it makes bland survival food edible, which keeps morale up, which is something every combat veteran will tell you matters more than calories. Asterisk 4, and this is the one nobody mentions, iodized salt protects your thyroid from radiation exposure. If something nuclear ever happens, that's not paranoia. That's why the government stockpiles potassium iodide pills. $6.48. That's it. For something that does the work of 4 different prepper categories. Now, here's where this list takes a sharp turn, because H5 is the item I almost didn't include, but a retired Air Force pararescue jumper convinced me I had to. .5 members mark 50 Hauer emergency candles, 12-pack candles. I know. Sounds like something your grandma kept in the bathroom. But here's what changed my mind. I sat down with a retired PJ, pararescue jumper, the guys the Air Force sends in when everybody else has failed, and I asked him, "What's the one thing civilians get wrong about blackouts?" He didn't even hesitate. He said, "They buy flashlights, hundreds of dollars worth of tactical flashlights. And then on night 3, when the batteries are dead and they can't even find their kid's inhaler in the dark, they realize they should have bought candles." Sam's Club sells a 12-pack of 50-hour emergency candles, Members Mark brand, for around $19.98. Do the math. That's asterisk 600 hours of light. That's 25 full days of 24-hour illumination. For $20, no batteries, no charging, no moving parts to fail. And here's the part that prepper YouTubers won't tell you. A single candle inside a clay flower pot, suspended above a tea light arrangement, will heat a small bathroom or closet by asterisk 8 to 12 degrees. That's not a survival hack from some blog. That's a technique I watched a former Green Beret demonstrate at a Preparedness expo in Kentucky last fall. He told the crowd, "This is how my grandfather survived the winter of '78 in Michigan when the power was out for 6 days. 1 candle, 1 flower pot, 1 closed door." Okay, we're halfway in. And the next one is the one I told you about up top, the item you already own, but you've been using it completely wrong your whole life. Point 4, heavy-duty contractor trash bags, 42-gallon, 50-count. You've used these. You've used them wrong. I'm not kidding. The 50-count box of Members Mark contractor bags at Sam's Club runs about $18.86. Most guys throw them in the garage, use them for yard waste, and never think about it again. A retired Marine combat engineer, guy who spent 8 years in Iraq and Afghanistan, laid these out for me at his kitchen table and said, "This is the single most versatile piece of survival equipment in any American household. Almost nobody uses it for what it's actually for." Here's the list he gave me. Ready? Rain poncho. Cut a hole for your head and 2 for your arms. Waterproof, full body, instant. Asterisk emergency sleeping bag. Asterisk stuff it with crumpled newspaper for insulation. A homeless veterans organization in Detroit has been teaching this for 40 years. Asterisk water collection. Asterisk tie it open between 4 trees during a rainstorm. A single 42-gallon bag collects up to 30 gallons of drinkable rainwater in a moderate storm. Asterisk vapor barrier. Lay it under your sleeping bag on cold ground and it stops conductive heat loss cold. Asterisk flotation. Fill one with air, knot it, and it'll keep a grown man above water in a flood. $18. 50 bags. That's 37 cents per bag for what is essentially a 5-in-1 survival tool that fits in a coffee can. Now here's the part that's going to bother you. A FEMA after-action report from Hurricane Katrina found that residents who had heavy-duty contractor bags on hand were measurably more likely to maintain hygiene, stay dry, and avoid hypothermia in the first 72 hours than those who didn't. The agency knows, the military knows, and most civilians, they use them for leaves. We're getting close. Etch 3 is the one that's going to flip something in your head you can't unflip. Because once you know this, you can't go back to thinking about blackouts the same way. 3 5-gallon food-grade buckets with Gamma Seal lids buckets. I know, but not the ones from Home Depot, not the orange ones, not the blue ones. Those aren't food safe. The ones at Sam's Club, or sometimes in the bakery section, behind the counter if you know to ask, are food-grade HDPE, BPA-free, and run anywhere from $4 to $8 a piece. Sometimes free if the bakery manager likes you. A retired Navy corpsman who served with Marine units in Helmand Province told me something I haven't been able to shake. He said, "In every collapse scenario I've studied, and I've studied a lot of them, the families who survived weren't the ones with the most food. They were the ones who could keep their food dry, dark and sealed for 10 years without thinking about it." That's what a 5-gallon food-grade bucket with a Gamma Seal lid does. You drop a Mylar bag inside, fill it with that 50-pound bag of rice from item 7, throw in a 2,000 cc oxygen absorber, screw on the Gamma Seal, and you've just locked in asterisk 300,000 calories of food, sealed for 25 plus years, rodent-proof, moisture-proof, light-proof, for under $35 total. Let me say that again because it matters. $35, 25 years, 300,000 calories. That's one bucket. A family of 4 needs roughly 9,000 calories a day to stay functional during a high-stress event. One bucket, feeds your family for over a month. 5 buckets and you've got 6 months of food sitting in a closet, taking up the space of a kitchen trash can. But here's the thing, none of this matters if you can't cook the rice, which is exactly why 2 exists. And it's where this list takes a turn most preppers never see coming too. Coleman propane cylinders, 16.4 ooze, 6-pack, Sam's Club bulk. This is the one a lot of guys get wrong. A retired Marine who runs survival training out of a small ranch in West Texas told me, I see preppers spend $800 on solar generators and forget to buy a $4 propane bottle. That solar generator boils water in 45 minutes. A Coleman propane stove boils it. Sam's Club sells the 6-pack of Coleman 16, 4-ounce propane cylinders for around $19.88. That's $3.31 per cylinder. Each cylinder runs a single burner camp stove for approximately 2 hours of hard cooking, or roughly 10 hours on simmer, do the math. 6 cylinders, 12 hours of cooking, 60 hours of boil time for water purification, asterisk all for $20. But here's the secret almost nobody talks about. Those little green Coleman bottles, they can be asterisk refilled from a 20-pound barbecue tank using a $15 adapter from any hardware store. So 6 bottles becomes unlimited bottles as long as you have a propane tank in the backyard. That's a tip a retired Air Force survival instructor gave me. Guy taught CRE training at Fairchild, and he told me it was the single most cost-effective hack he teaches civilian preppers. Most people stockpile food. They never stockpile the ability to cook the food. On day 4 of a blackout, when your gas line is shut off and your electric stove is a paperweight, those little green bottles are the difference between hot meals and cold cans of beans. All right, this is it. The one I promised you at the start. The #1 blackout buy at Sam's Club. The one retired Marines are stacking 3 deep in their basements right now. The one most civilians have never even heard of. You ready? 1. Outage water purification tablets, 100 count. Sam's Club members mark equivalent Outage, sometimes sold under the Sam's Club generic equivalent, about $12.98 taint for a 100-count bottle, sometimes less. Each tablet purifies 1 liter of water in 30 minutes. 100 tablets, that's asterisk 100 liters per bottle. That's 26 gallons of drinkable water from contaminated sources. Creeks, rain barrels, swimming pools, hot water heaters for less than $13. A retired Marine Force Recon operator, guy who deployed to places I'm not allowed to name on YouTube, told me directly, you can live 3 weeks without food. You can't live 3 days without water. Every prepper I know stockpiles 100 MREs and forgets that 60% of Americans live within walking distance of a contaminated water source they could be drinking from if they had the right tablet. Let that sink in. The Marine Corps has been using these tablets, or the military equivalent, in every deployment since the early 2000s. The UN uses them in disaster zones. The Red Cross stocks them. They were used in Haiti after the earthquake, in Puerto Rico after Maria, in Ukraine right now, and the reason most civilians don't have them, because they bought the $400 Berkey water filter instead. Now look, a Berkey is a great piece of equipment. I own one, but a Berkey weighs 15 pounds. It doesn't fit in a bug-out bag. You can't carry it on foot. You can't barter it. You can't hand a tablet to your neighbor and say, here, this will get you through tonight. A bottle of Outage fits in your pocket. Asterisk 100 liters of clean water, $12.98. That's why retired Marines stack them 3 deep. Because when the grid goes down and the water treatment plants stop pushing chlorine through the pipes, you have about 24 hours before what comes out of your tap is a biological hazard. And bottled water at the store, gone in 6 hours. We already covered that. That's the under 30 item I promised you at the very start. The single most underrated blackout buy in America right now, according to the Force Recon Marine I quoted in the opening. Outage, $12.98. If you take nothing else from this video, take this. Go to Sam's Club tomorrow and buy 2 bottles. One for home, one for your vehicle. That's $26. That's 200 liters of drinkable water from any source you can find. Now, I told you at the top there'd be one thing nobody talks about. Here it is, sitting at a diner outside Camp Lejeune last spring. A retired Marine Master Sergeant leaned across the table and said, "You know what the smartest preppers I served with do that 99% of civilians don't? They buy everything I just mentioned, and they buy a second set, and they hide it somewhere that isn't their house." Read that again, because the assumption every prepper makes, every single one, is that they'll be home when the grid drops. They won't be. Statistically, you're going to be at work, at a kid's soccer game, on the interstate, in a Sam's Club parking lot, ironically, so the retired Marines, they have a second cache, a storage unit, a friend's barn, a buried pelican case at a hunting cabin, somewhere off-site. Same 7 items, doubled because the man who has supplies in one location is prepared. The man who has supplies in 2 locations is dangerous. And the man with 3, that man sleeps through every storm. Let that sink in. Total cost of doubling up on this list, around $230. $230. The price of one tactical flashlight from the brands that advertise on every prepper podcast in America. That's the secret. That's the move. That's why the retired Marines are at Sam's Club at 8 a.m. on weekdays, quietly filling up flatbed carts while everybody else is still asleep. Here's where this gets interesting, because there's a follow-up to this list that I almost made the main video, but it deserved its own breakdown. In my next video, I'm going to walk you through the *3 specific states where retired Marines and Green Berets are actually relocating to right now, and why most Americans have never even heard of CS2 on that list. It's not Texas, it's not Florida, it's not Idaho, and the reasons these guys are moving there, water table, terrain, county-level governance, distance from major population centers, are the same reasons your grandfather would have picked them 100 years ago. I'll also tell you about the one state they're leaving in droves, and why. There's a reason the men who've actually seen what infrastructure failure looks like overseas are moving to places most civilians have never driven through. And once you hear it, you're going to start looking at a map very differently. Hit subscribe. Turn on the notification bell, because when that video drops, you don't want to be the last guy in your neighborhood who finds out. I'll see you in the next one.